My name's Marshall-Loughran, and today I'm here with Michelle from SBD. She is the National SBD Manager. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Okay, so could you just tell us a little bit about why it's so important for your company to be at ISE today?
So ISE is actually a really vital event for us because it brings together a broad spectrum of security professionals, government agencies, certification bodies, and manufacturers, but even other stakeholders from both the physical security and the cybersecurity side. So the ISE is not just an event, but it gives us a great opportunity to collaborate and engage with our industry partners, but also promote our police accredited schemes and collaborate on innovations that try to really help make both the public, the places and the community safer. So this is really a great way for us to showcase the impact that our accreditation schemes have and how it contributes to the national resilience and crime prevention here in the UK.
Brilliant, thank you. Okay, and so what strategies do you employ to drive the adoption of security standards?
So at Secured by Design, it's really important for us to align with looking at what current legislations are out there, but also requiring for manufacturers to meet recognized standards so that they build their products as safely as possible. And we're also looking at current crime trends to see how we can try to prevent that. So for example, our Secure Connected Device Accreditation scheme helps companies with IoT products be both compliant with the Product Security and Telecommunications Infrastructure Act here in the UK, but we also require for the products to be tested against the EN 303645 standard to again ensure that from an IoT perspective it's been built as safely as possible. And in doing that, we work together with standards bodies, but also certification bodies to look at standards and try to update and influence them as much as possible. So, for example, we're looking at the physical security side, like the locks industry. There are a lot of products now that are becoming smart. So we need to make sure that by working together with these bodies, we can try to implement IoT testing into these standards so that the product is looked at, tested, and certified from both sides.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. So how does the Secure Connect Devices accreditation scheme mitigate risks posed by IoT devices?
So the Secure Connected Device Accreditation Scheme, or SCD in short, it is a perfect way to really address those cyber vulnerabilities that affect Internet of Things, IoT products, or also known as smart products. If you think about it, there are currently 18 billion IoT products globally, and it's going to increase every year even more. And with that, unfortunately, we're also concerningly seeing a rise in IoT products being attacked every single year. And the problem we see is that these products are not built with security in mind. And we also know that only about 1 in 5 manufacturers actually embed very basic security requirements into their products, which is why we have this vulnerability there. So how to mitigate this is with our Secure Connected Device Accreditation, as I mentioned, we require products to be tested against the EN 303645 standard. And this is a European standard that is internationally recognized and sets out 13 provision that basically asks IoT consumer products to meet a baseline security requirements of what they should all meet. And I personally think it shouldn't just be IoT products that meet them, but also any kind of IoT products should have that as a base. And it helps try to mitigate some of the most common methods used to attack these IoT products. So by testing against the standard, and for us with the Secure Connected Device Accreditation, we're asking for it. Not only are manufacturers protecting the end users at the end of it, but we know that all of these IoT products is an ecosystem of interconnected products. And with that, you're protecting every single IoT product if they adhere to it, and you minimize the entryway for one of these products being used in a cyber attack, whether the IoT product is used as a tool or as the intended target in a criminal activity. So this is how we try to reduce the risk within the UK cyber resilience and try to improve it as much as possible, and to also encourage manufacturers to meet a high recognized standard to improve their products.
Thank you. So how do you ensure that accreditation and design schemes stay up to date?
So to ensure that our SCD scheme stays effective and up to date, it's really a continuous process. You have to think of it like a wheel and different cogs trying to make it run. So for example, we have to look at what are the current crime threats out there around cybercrime, for example, or physical crime. But for SCD, for example, it's the cybercrime. And then understanding how can we develop within our scheme to try and help mitigate those risks. But also it's about collaboration and constant collaboration, working with the government agencies and regulatory bodies to see, are they updating any current legislations? Are they introducing any new legislations to address these risks? And then sort of in the same process is working together with the standards bodies to see, are they updating any of the regulations and testing process, which then in turn leads us to working together with the certification body to see how are they implementing the new standards in their testing regime so that the products are being tested accurately. And then at the end, even it's working together with the manufacturers that are attending here. Some are even our members to make sure, are they compliant? Are they up to date with their testing? To really, again, for us, crime prevention is the most important goal and reason why we're doing these schemes as well. And that's sort of the ever-evolving wheel that we're doing, and to make sure that we're mitigating any kind of risk and we stay on top of it. So that's
brilliant. Thank you so much. It's been so nice to speak to you and get to know a bit more about the company. And so just to wrap up, how are you finding the event?
Absolutely brilliant. It's an event we attend every single year. As I said, it's one of the most important events for us. We get to see our current companies, meet new companies, different agencies, etc. So it's brilliant.
It's really nice to put a face to a name, isn't it?
Yes, exactly.
So thank you so much.
Thank you as well.